All right, we are almost live. Let's see here. Let's make sure we get the mic in place so we don't keep punching it. There we go. That should work right there. All right. That looks perfect right about there. And welcome everyone. I'm CrashHawkGaming RTA Motorsports. Tonight what we're going to try is we're going to do another race with the V8 Supercar that was recommended to me from a viewer of this channel. And I want to greatly thank you for that recommendation, because that was an awesome recommendation. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of get everything ready. I'm going to see if I can set up an online race. I don't know if anyone's really going to join in. The online lobbies are a little light at times. But, you know, we'll do our best with it. We'll see how we actually get it going. But if you are watching right now, definitely join on in. This is actually the first time I'm going to try to create a lobby. So we'll see how this actually works with actually creating a lobby. I don't know how well it's going to work, or how easy it is, or even if I can do it, to be honest with you. But we'll give it our best shot, that's for sure. All right. All right, so we're getting the title up and running now, as you can see, as you can't see, actually. Wonder why that's not popping up there. There we go. All right, little delayed reaction. So let's browse online. And actually, right there, create online event. So we'll give that a shot. Select. You know what? Maybe it's time to use the mouse. So the vehicle we're going to use, like I said, is the V8 Supercar. And you know what? That position there is bothering me. It's making me look like steering wheel's a mustache or something. It's just that. Because I don't have a steering wheel for a mustache. I think we need to get some more lights on in here while we're setting this up. So V8 Supercar. Where art thou? There we go, Falcon. And then the track. Very difficult. If you watched earlier what we did, it was pretty darn tough. Mount Panorama. Almost 4 miles long. So we'll do just a clear event, standing start, number of laps. Do 15 laps. Kind of like that. Session start time. Time progression. Let's put that at like 10 times. So that way you kind of see it progress towards nighttime. So that'll be cool. Make that summer. Oh, instead of laps, let's do time, and we'll do 25 minutes. Now I want there to be a practice session first. So we'll do practice first, as usual. We'll make that 30 minutes. That in the morning. Save. All right. Qualifying is only going to be qualifying. We'll just make that like 10 minutes. So you only get a few laps in real fast. Let's hit start there, and then I'm going to get up and start turning on some lights here because it's a little dark in here. But yeah, if you are joining in, you're watching this live, definitely join in. We're gonna get going with this. With me driving, you have a very high probability you may win this. Because yeah, if you've seen my stream earlier, that wasn't good. All right, so let's sit this down here. I'm gonna turn on some lights real quick. I'll be right back in just a moment. All right. So yeah, we are just waiting for people to join on in. I think when we get maybe about 2 or 3 people in, we'll start, so that way we could get the practice session going, and then hopefully other people will join in after that. See if people will actually join. If you want to join in again, join right in. Probably the only online lobby with this configuration at the moment. And we got a little bit of time. No one's actually joined in yet. The only thing about sim racing with seatbelts, if you have to reach anything like a keyboard or a mouse, you're in trouble sometimes. But yeah, once we get a few people in, we're going to start. That way we could start the practice and not, you know, wait all night for practice sessions to start. Kind of wish there was a little bit more action on the online front. Pretty neat how that worked. That actually brought up a, once I created it, oh man, I left my water back over there. But once I created it, it actually brought up a little invite for your Steam friends. So there was actually a menu up inside my headset that was asking me to whether or not I want to invite people that are in my Steam's friend list. So that was pretty cool. Showing you they thought of everything. All right. We're almost there. Got one so far. All right, so he's voting to start. Let's wait until we get one more person. I'm not left-handed, so this is really hard for me. Ah, they left. Still waiting. Still waiting. You know what? We do have a long practice session, so I think once I get someone back in there, if Candy wants to join back in, probably we'll just start it, so that way we could get the practice session rolling. But yeah, this is, if you're just joining in, a few people just joined into the live stream. We're in Project Cars 2. We're trying to do, hey, Drone Phantom says hello from Sweden. How you doing? We're trying to do the super, the Super V8 here with the Falcon over at Mount Panorama at Bathurst, and we're trying to do an online race. I want to do an online race instead of just an AI race, but no one's really joining in, so I think we might be, we might end up getting forced, unfortunately, to just doing another AI race, which is fine. The AI is just fine. It's kind of funny, some of the things they do. They do crash a lot, though. But we have qualifying session. We do have a practice session, and then the race. I'm looking at doing like a 25-minute race around there. A nice long race to kind of get the blood pumping. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just join in. Drone Phantom, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Have the day off today from work. That's always good. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to start practice here. People join in, they join in. If no one ends up joining in, then we'll just, from there, just jump straight into an AI race and go from there. I think that would probably be the best at the moment. Maybe if people see that we're in practice, they'll end up start to join in. So, all right, here we go. So it looks like Edinator got a 2:02.421. That's a world record. We'll see. I guess that's probably the best lap there. So we'll see how close we can get to something like that. kind of felt that I didn't really open up that turn correctly. And I paid for it. Time yet because we went off the track on that last one. Open up this other turn up here. There we go. That was much better. Wile E. Coyote just joined. Welcome. So we're in a live online lobby right now, just practicing before the race. If you want to join in Project Cars 2, look for the V8 Supercar race at Bathurst. We're still just in practice for another 25 minutes. You got time. Feel free to join on in. Now 2:17, quite a bit off from the world record. And I'm pretty happy with that lap. That lap was pretty good for me. I still have a little bit of learning left to do with this car. Smack the wall. Let's go back into the pits. So it says Wile E. Coyote just joined, but I don't see them in here. Let's see. Got a tuning setup. I do feel the car is a little bit loose. It says loose setup. Okay. I don't want that. Let's go to race engineer. And a little bit of braking and suspension, but I'm gonna go suspension. Oh, no, go back. I didn't see that other one. When the car is turning in, car is coming out of corners, it accelerates a little. Oh, that's like another step. I don't want to go too far. All right, so let's give this a try. Whatever. So we softened the rear, I guess the rear sway bars. See if that actually helped us out at all. So what gear do I have? I'm hitting the wall. Drone Phantom is asking. Right now we have the Fanatec V2.5 wheelbase, the V3 pedals. We have the Fanatec SQ shifter, as well as their handbrake. We have a motion brake, Prosimu T1000 2 degrees of freedom. Graphics card we're running with is a 1080 Ti. With a Ryzen 1700 CPU, 16 gigs of RAM. Whoa, that felt quite a bit livelier than I was expecting in that corner. Closer. Still gets pretty unsettled. A lot of it probably has to do with me. Still not knowing the car all that well, but I'm not 100% confident in the car yet. But I don't know if, just with the driving characteristics of these cars, if I'll ever get to that way. I mean, these cars are just animals. They're not like surgeon precision here. They're like sledgehammers with a freaking wing on the back. I love it. That's why I'm coming back to it. It's fun. But it feels like oh, we just got a 214.6. It feels like I'm so close to getting it tuned where I can out-handle anything. That was a 2:12.6, so we keep knocking 2 seconds off our time each time. Whew. That was awesome. So Drone Phantom says he has all Fanatec gear for wheelbase for PS4 and clubsport 2.5. His PC is a i7700, 32 gigabytes of RAM, SLI Asus Strict 1070. Awesome system. That is a beast of a system. Now, so again, we're in Project Cars 2. I'm trying to do an online race here with V8 Supercars at Bathurst, but no one's joining in. No one's joining in at all. I'm not entirely sure why. It's a little strange. A little bit strange, but, you know. We might have to just stop and just do the race with the AI, I have a feeling. It doesn't seem like we're making any progress here as far as trying to get some human beings to race with at this, in this setting with this track. Which, you know, if that is the case, that's okay. Trying to get my software running. If you ever heard of OVR Drop, OVR Drop is pretty slick. It allows me to basically see the chat room while we're racing. Hey, Full Course Yellow, how you doing? Definitely check out Full Course Yellow. He has a channel of his own where he live streams a lot of different types of games, including some sim racing titles. But he does a lot of different types of stuff. Very, very interesting and funny to watch. Very funny to watch. Let's see. Somehow, I just completely minimized the game. You know? I have too much stuff running all at once. My gosh. Let's see. Trying to see if I can remember exactly how to do this. Oh, it's right behind me. Alright, so I gotta get my... I actually don't need the Steam controller. I could kind of control it with this. You know, it'll be easier if I grab one of my Steam controllers. Let's see if there's one of them kind of close by. Just one moment. See if we can do this. Oh, Duffy just joined in. How you doing? We got a few people now. Finally. All right. Alright, we're gonna have to actually get the Steam controller because I need a... It's behind me. I can see... He sometimes... Full Course Yellow says he sometimes does racing now. Yeah. He does a whole bunch of different stuff. First-person shooters, all that cool stuff that we don't do here. I would like to get into that. Alright, let's see if we can drag the chat around so that way I can see what we're doing. There we go. Come on. Hold on one moment. I think I have to shut the wheel off. The wheel is causing an issue here. There we go. This is strange. It's not letting me grab it. See the controls for grabbing it, but it's not letting me do so. That's strange. Let's see if we can do it on here. Oh, that's cool. I could actually attach it to the screen, so wherever I look... Ah. Or I could just attach it to the controller. That is neat. Let's see if we attach it to the world, what that does here. See if I can grab it now. You should be able to grab this darn thing and move it around. I know you guys can't really see what I'm looking at, but for some reason it's not letting me move it. Alright, so now I got it attached to this controller, so wherever I put this controller, it should follow. So we only got one person in here so far. It's a shame, but I think as we have more and more people in here, as the time starts going down, we'll end up getting a little bit better. Let's see. So let's try to shrink this chat down. I know you all can't see what I am talking about, but the chat is humongous right now. There we go. Can you hear that other guy racing? Alright, so I gotta shrink this down a little bit. Let's see if we can shrink this down. You know what? That's actually not bad there. So, everyone's asking, what in the heck are you trying to do? Let me actually pull it up so you can see what I'm looking at. This is gonna just take just a moment. There, where is Steam VR? Everything's like minimized. So this is actually a pretty cool program. This will be a nice little demo of this software. Display mirror. All right, so here we go. My mouse is like attached to the actual game itself. There we go. Alright, so now I gotta find which one is our game capture here. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so this is actually what I'm looking at in my view. And you can see to the right there, I now have the chat room and it's attached to my controller. So when I'm racing, even though this is not correct position for my head, let me actually click on here. So when I'm racing, this will be off to the side, but I do gotta shrink it down a little bit, I think, because that's a little too much still. That actually isn't bad right there. But that way, so I could see what you guys are all talking about. Yeah, full course yellow, as you can see, he says he does like rally. Unfortunately, there's not much rally racing in the U.S. There isn't, and that is quite unfortunate. I love dirt rally. Love dirt rally. Look at that, we got 2 minutes left. A few people have actually joined in. I'm actually really excited. Only about 5, but you know what? I'll take whatever I can get. But I'm going to go back to game capture. The reason being is because this is actually a lot less taxing on my system if I do game capture. So we'll close this window down and we'll go back up to game capture. Whoa, what? The game just... It just crashed. It just crashed. I guess we were doing way too much and kind of freaked it out. Too much clicking on and off the game. Let's see if we could still join back in that same online race. Still had about 2 minutes left until it was supposed to begin. So, Drone Phantom says that we need to go to Sweden to really winter. Oh, to see Winter Rally. That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. There we go. All right. I hope it didn't close down that online race. I don't think it should have. Because there was already people in it, so it's not going to just kick them out. At least I hope not. Oh, there we go. All right, so we should be in the... I think we should be in the qualifying now, if I remember correctly. Glad we actually got people in here now. Just now I'm not the moderator for it anymore. Looks like a few people have actually jumped out. Someone just jumped in. Full Course Yellow says, welcome to my world. Yeah. Oh man, I always have computer issues. Always. It never ends. Why are people, yeah, I don't think... Still sounds like someone's on the track, but it doesn't say anyone's on the track here. Very strange. Probably because I accidentally... It just messed up the whole thing. See what happens when the time runs out. We might end up being able to still jump in. Not letting me hit ready. Now, Full Course Yellow, he says, well, that's another reason why he can't see doing a motion rig in VR. The motion rig is not the issue of my problem here. I have a lot of programs running right now for the streaming, for live streaming, and overclocks and stuff like that. And that just, I'm constantly clicking and fidgeting and changing settings while the stream is going. It's not really recommended. And see what happens at the end of this timer here if it'll allow me to start the race. There we go. So there's only going to be 3 of us. That doesn't feel... I don't know if people can actually join in. I don't know if people can join in while, but this lobby's not working. Check 1 2, check 1 2. All right, so that's actually good that I I had that message up because I saw that you said that there was no microphone all of a sudden. You should be able to hear the game right now. Let me know if you could hear it as of now. See, what happened was when I actually got out of the game and back in a few times, I accidentally turned off the program. There's like 9 programs I'm using here. I turned off the program that I'm actually using for my microphone. So, still no microphone. You must be a little bit behind because I could actually, I'm looking at it here and it's... All right. So there's a little bit of a delay going on. All right, here we go. All right, so all should be well. All should be well. Okay. Here we go. 29th out of 32. Whoa! We're like 5 wide right now. Slight aero damage on the front. Third now of 32.
We're expecting some light drizzle any minute now, but we'll keep you posted.
I have no idea what he just said. Ah! See that big snake of cars going up? Gotta use more of the track on that exit. I'm not going to be able to keep sliding the car like that and expect the rear tires to make it. Come on, baby, stay in there. Not on the grass. Couldn't make that right-hander. These tires couldn't keep me on the track. Got some rain again.
just started to drizzle here in the pit. You make the call. If you want wet, come in and get them.
It's hard to do while you're driving. Mess with this stupid menu. Come on. I'm hitting the 90 frames. Trying to
Roger, hit this lap. Hit box is full. You have to wait in line.
have to wait in line. Where's our guys? Where's our guys? I don't think those are our guys. There we go. Wow, that's really hard to tell where they are.
Okay, we've lost a wheel nut. Just stay where you are. The boy's going to fix this. You'll be on your way very soon.
Are you kidding me? What do you mean you lost a wheel nut?
Mind the wheel spin. Away you go.
Alright, so we should have... Oh, so you have asynchronous rear projection on. Turn on asynchronous space warp. That's a feature that if you're not hitting 90 frames per second, it'll back you off to 45 and hold you there. Whoa! I don't feel like we have wet tires on. I specifically chose wet tires. This is crazy. I don't feel like I have wet tires on.
Minutes to go.
spinning these tires like crazy. Says he had a similar issue with the setup not being loaded or applied. It drove him nuts. Yeah. I mean, it says that the strategy I selected was wet tire, but I mean, there's like no grip. I mean, for all I know, maybe it is on, but basically drifting around the track right now. Seems to be drying up. You can see the dry area right through here. Trying to aim for that dry area of the track. like having to wrestle this car. we go.
The new personal best. Great job.
As the trick says, it looks like a blast with motion. Total immersion. It is absolutely amazing with motion, I do gotta say. And yeah, it gets your heart pumping. It's very, very nerve-wracking at times. Oh man! Like that! How much did it cost? Well, I'm using a Prosimu T1000. 2 degrees of freedom motion rig. It's probably one of the most budget motion rigs on the market at the moment, except for maybe doing a DIY. But when I looked up how much steel was going to cost, the servos to do what I wanted and program and get everything together, this was actually cheaper than me building the rig by myself. So I would also have to buy a welder. I don't have a welder. I would have to get all the supporting tools that I don't own. So in the end, this was much cheaper just buying this rig. Forgot how much Patrick is selling this rig for now at Prosimu. You can check it out at prosimu.com. They're based out of France, but if you email them, they'll send you like a quote with shipping to your door.
Better defend that position.
And it was very reasonable. I mean, we're not sponsored by him or anything. He didn't send me the rig for free. Definitely, I paid for the rig, but it wasn't much. I mean, I ordered it without the seat too, because the seat shipping from France with the seat was going to cost more than the seat is worth. So it was cheaper for me to just here in America kind of source my own seat. But I want to say it was definitely under 2,000, I think. Yeah, I want to say it was under $2,000.
Driver in front, hold a 3-second lead. You've still got the pressure on him. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep digging.
Prosimu T1000, 2 degrees of freedom, and he has an option without
Take it easy with those revs. Your engine temps are getting critical now.
We might have to hit in, see what's going on before we blow this engine. I don't know why our temps would be getting critical. I don't think I was redlining all that much, but we might have some front-end damage to maybe a intercooler or a radiator. It's one thing this title definitely does. It accounts for all those aero damages. Oh no! In the dirt. I was just thinking the same darn thing, but I can't.
5 minutes remaining.
I can't change the thing right now. I gotta wait till we're on a straight. I was gonna do that. Gotta change the. There should be like a button for wet and dry that you can set. Yeah, these
Green
tires.
flag. Better let them through. Roger that, box this lap.
There we go. That is so hard to do while you're trying to race. I wonder if you could just assign just a button to like the button box or something for my steering wheel here. Just wet, dry, and hit it. Whew. Oh gosh. And I see my engine temperature come way down, 141 degrees. It was at 266 as we were coming into the pits. So, yeah, they're doing some repairs, definitely. We got someone else pitting in right now. Few people pitting in. That is awesome. It's the little details like this, even though it's not perfect.
Okay, mate, all clear. Go, go, go.
But they help with the immersion factor. It really does. Just seeing the pit crew out there helps with the immersion factor. Expecting to have that much grip.
Let him through. One minute to go. That's your best sector 2 time so far today. Great stuff.
Come on, come on. We're at 199 degrees on the engine. It's climbing pretty steadily. I think I'm going to start short shifting. Of course, Yellow says that was pretty cool. Made him feel like he was there too. Ah! Not paying attention to that brake point. Oh, it looks like one of the AI cars behind us just got taken out by another one. Yeah, he said that was really cool. Makes him feel like he was there. I think he's referring to the pit. Seeing, you know, the pit crew and them moving around and working on the cars, changing the tires. It all adds to the immersion, especially when you're in VR. You only need little cues. Just like with motion, you only need little cues to really give you that sense of motion. Same thing with if you have a butt kicker, just a tactile transducer. That's how I was doing it for a while. If you've been a part of this channel for a long time, tactile transducers really liven it up and give you cues and almost make you feel like you're in a rig, a motion rig, because you're getting all the road bumps and telemetry. And you add a motion rig on top of that like this, it's not moving that much, but it freaking gets your heart pumping. You feel like you're getting tossed around sometimes, especially in like dirt rally. I mean, sometimes you feel like you're flying. And you can't help but feel your heart race, but it's because of cues. And it also visually it works the same way too. You know, seeing the pit crew and people on the side of the track and the little lights, indicators like this green light here. There's an accident on the track, it'll start flashing yellow, or it'll flash at me blue to let the cars behind it, depending on the rules and how they're set up. So yeah, we ended up finishing last place, but you know, I think that's mainly because of our tire choice and the issues we had trying to get back to the pit because of the raining. But yeah, Hasbin Trick says check your radiator opening settings. You know, there's just so many freaking settings in this title. This is just like any other sim as far as, you know, the amount of things you can tweak. But yeah, like I was going back to, it comes out to the cues. Little things that this title offers really immerses you, unlike a lot of the other titles that are out there. The other titles may be more accurate racers, like Assetto Corsa or iRacing, but you know, you're getting to a point of almost diminishing returns where most of us have never been in the real race cars. And to me, this feels real enough, where what it offers that the other titles don't offer really make up for maybe some of the arcadiness of it, which honestly I don't notice a lot of the arcadiness because I've never been in the actual car, so who am I to judge and say that this car is more accurate in iRacing if I've never been in the darn thing? The only person that can answer that is people that actually have driven it. So with the day-to-night transitions, the inclement weather, the only thing I really don't like in this title is we don't have a good drift mode or setup. We have one car that's super twitchy, super hard to even attempt to drift. That's where I give Assetto Corsa the hands down for drifting, but other than that, as far as racing goes, this title is super fun. I like taking this title in on the Nordschleife in the rain with the Audi 90 Quattro and just freaking blast it down the Nordschleife. That is amazing. Amazing. So am I racing with subscribers? That dude there says, I was trying to race with subscribers, but unfortunately no one was joining in. The race started, and I was pretty much, it was just me and two other people, and it wasn't working out. We could try another one if there will be enough people joining in. But yeah, I just tried, and there was no luck, unfortunately. Full Course Yellow says, Crash, why did you have to live in Cali? I so want to try your rig. I know, man. You need to come and visit one day. You need to come and visit and take a seat in this rig and really feel what it's all about. You know, I think this is my crew. Maybe it's not my crew. I'm just gonna run everybody over. There we go. All right. So there's not enough pick boxes for everyone here, so that's why we're kind of like sharing the race. That dude there says, "Oh, sorry. You don't have to be sorry. We can try it if you think enough people will join in." Just yeah, there was no one actually joining in before, but if you guys want to do a race right now, I'll make a room. We can do one. Ooh. Full Course Yellow says that he will, and then he wants to also try my CTS. If you don't know, I also have a CTS V. I have kind of like a review on my channel of that car. If you're interested, you can feel free to watch it. It's a pretty cool car. It's my daily driver. I love that car. Might trade it in for a Camaro ZL1. My car is an automatic, so I'm kind of having that itch to go back into a manual car again. But we will definitely see. But you know what? Actually, I'm going to wrap this up tonight just for a little bit. I might have another engagement I got to run to, it looks like. I just got some messages that seem quite important, so I might actually have to run. But everyone, I'm CrashHawkGaming RTA Motorsports. Definitely thank you so much for joining in. We're going to try to do another race, I think later on tonight, if anyone is still awake. But I do have to run real quick. So, as usual, I hope your Monday has been awesome, and you all have a great day. See you all next time.